that's the kind of, and I think everybody should really take that approach, because at the end of the day, like, if you're trying to protect your brand, you need to do everything possible to foresee an issue before it happens. Like, you got to be in proactive mode, not reactive mode. You know what I'm saying? So, and we hit them at the gate. Like, we implemented that last year, so our prices went up $2. Because the whole team got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't free.
It ain't. No, it should be, but it ain't. They should protect and serve at our sites too, but they don't. They want their paper. So,
for sure. hey, look, man, I went to live stream the Outlaws in Lake Alfred game. I think that was like the second week after you guys implemented. I'm like, my Lord, man, $7, jeez. But it is what it is, man.
Hey, man. Prime time football, man. You know what I'm
saying? For sure.
The price of admission.
Hey, I ain't have no problem with it, man. None at all, man. But let's turn the corner a little bit, man. In terms of on the field between the white lines, you and I had a good conversation the other day, man, just about the hype of national play, and you and I had a good laugh about how a lot of teams, they want to go and play on this national stage, and they come home, and they get touched up a little bit, and then they realize that maybe they should have focused a little more of their attention, on the guys, across the street, or on their same division, versus dragging their parents out of state, So listen, it's nothing. We both agree there's nothing wrong with national play, but let's just talk about just making sure, 'cause we're all Floridians, man, and we both feel like Florida got the best football in the world. So let's just talk about, the importance of taking care of home first before you start looking abroad.
All right. So my thing is, I like the national play. I like it.
I do as well.
Because you get a different flavor of football, but I wouldn't take my parents to Idaho to justify how tough we are. You get what I'm saying? Like Florida, Texas, California, I get it. Georgia, I get it.
Yeah.
But I think the interstate play is where it's at. Like, you're gonna get the same type of pop if you're in a competitive league. You're gonna get the same type of pop.
Yeah. That
you get from a team from out of state. They may be a all-star team or select team or what have you, so you might get a little bit more, like, there's no drop-off. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, a 10-game schedule is what really makes you. You know what I'm saying? Jumping into the gumbo pot and knowing week in, week out, you paying different kids from different counties and they trying to knock your hat off, that was really makes you, and that lets you know if you ready for travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dominate your league, you should travel. But if you 6-4 in your league, stay home. Stay home. Because that's what, at the end of the day, your parents gonna complain about the 10-week travel. But you just took them to Idaho to play somebody because they got an internet hype.
Gotcha.
So, to address that, shameless plug, but to address that, man, what I'm working on right now is a state championship series.
Okay.
Basically, coming with all the bells and whistles, original rosters, the whole nine, and no one's excluded.
Okay.
And Pop Warner, down south with Rob Magnum, got everybody. It's gonna be invite only. It's gonna be the top echelon of everywhere, and we're gonna get it in. And hey, it is what it is. I think it means more to be a state champ than to be ninth in the nation.
Gotcha.
Because my thing is this: what if you're ninth in the nation? What if you're number one in the nation and you get popped in your league? What does that say about your league?
Yep. Or the team that beat you.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, one quick disclaimer, because people, when you sit in our seats, man, people love to take things we say and run with it. So let me just get this disclaimer out. We're not saying that you guys shouldn't play national competition. We're not saying don't play national competition. We're not saying we don't want you to play national competition. What we're saying is that make sure you can take care of business at home before you start digging into your parents' pockets, taking them all over the country to play different teams, and you are bucking fades, avoiding teams in your own backyard that, you can pay for little or nothing most of the time. That's what we're talking about. We're not saying don't go play national competition. We're not saying that, hey, we don't want you to travel with your team. What we're saying is that do a thorough evaluation of your team and make sure you have taken on these local fades before you start digging in your parents' pockets, dragging them all over the country. That's all we're saying.
And that's basically it. Like, if it's someone 20 miles from you that is just as good as you, and you haven't played them, and they called you out, like, I think that's a problem that you going to Illinois to play somebody. It's a cheaper trip to go 20 miles, right?
I agree.
So I like the national play. Like I said,
I do as well.
What Darren's doing, I love that preseason stuff when you got people from all over. Mm-hmm. I like that because, like I say, you're getting a different flavor of football. Chad Masco, too. He's bringing teams from Georgia. He's bringing teams from different places. You get a different brand of football. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you do that, you also need to handle business in your league because now you're trying to really get the trophy in the ring at the end of the day, right?
Straight up.
Oh, okay. All right. So don't be number one in the country and then number 4 in your league. Like that, to me, that don't make no sense. So be careful. And I tell my people, hey, you get tender. A whole bunch of preseason make you tender. Thanksgiving turkey is like just be falling off the bones. So be careful with that too.
What's it? You get tender, man.
Get tender.
Hey, man, you wild.
You get tender. Thanksgiving time, you'll be tender. And that's when you should be winning, right?
Yeah, straight up. Straight up. All right, man. So, so you touched on a little bit, man, in terms of the state, the state championship series you're looking to put together, man. So what's the future for Florida Elite, man? What is your ultimate goal for what you're looking to do with your league, man? Where you looking to go with it?
Man, like my goal in the state of Florida basically is that wherever we have our flag planted, we got the best football in that area. So
okay.
if we got somebody in Polk County, they should have the best program in Polk.
Okay.
If we got somebody in Orlando, they should have the best. We got somebody in Naples, they should have the best program in Naples.
Okay.
And they may not have that the day of tomorrow, but the ultimate goal is to build that up. You know what I'm saying? So the way we build that up is what we do outside of the lines, like our ESPY awards, our academics, like football is just the hook, man. That's just to get 300 kids in your camp.
Gotcha.
Now, what you do with them after that is on you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want everybody to be an academic qualified before they ever get a scholarship offer.
Gotcha.
So like we on some different stuff. We looking to do some things outside the line that keeps your hands on your kids and not just the star athletes. Like, we want kids to find their passion early in life.
Yeah.
And let's pursue that. Let's run after that. Let's push that. Just as hard as we push Lil Ray to the score 5 touchdowns, let's push him to be an off the field achiever as well. Because I think the best thing is to be the smartest kid in the classroom and the dopest athlete. Like, you really can't deal with me in no arena. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what we're really trying to breed, the ultimate athlete, man. The student athlete, the student first.
Man, most definitely, man. You take, athletics and, academics, man. You pair them together, you get a kid that's, serious about both of them, man. You pretty much got a no-lose situation, man, because he's going to be a very well-rounded kid, and regardless of where life takes him, he's going to be able to maneuver, man, and, make his way out of it.
and yeah, like to help them find their passion, to help them be entrepreneurs, to help them do different things. Like, stay tuned, man. We're gonna have Florida Elite, Shark Tank. We're gonna have a whole bunch of things coming, man. It's bigger than football. It's bigger than cheerleading. It's about changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like we're looked at in a certain light, just like athletes, and that's so far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? So like that's on us as people to put that in front of the world to say, nah, he ain't. Bro, he just played football, but he really trying to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
Like, that's on us as adults. That's the only reason we still breathing, is to not allow them to make the same mistakes we made, you know? And they're gonna make mistakes, and we just gotta be there to pick them up, brush the dirt off of them, and say, hey, let's work through this together, man. Let's keep moving.
They gotta be able to dust them off and keep pushing, man.
Yeah. And they have to be resilient in their quest too. So that's something we can't really like teach them. I mean, we can't give that to them, but we can teach them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, that's what sports is supposed to teach you, is really how to overcome adversity, how to work in a team environment, how to position yourself to be successful. Those are the three things you should take away from sports. And you could take that to corporate America and score as many touchdowns as you want to. You know what I'm saying? So.
For sure. Hey, great answer, man. Great answer, man. Hey, listen, so one of the things I did want to touch on is one of the rules you guys put in place in terms of like your media credentials, because one of my buddies asked me to live stream a game, and they said that they don't know how many passes they have. So I know that live streaming and media coverage has become a big thing in youth sports, and I'm sure a lot of other people have the same question. So if you could just please explain to the viewers exactly what the media protocol is for Florida Elite, and kind of how that came about, so everybody understand, because like you said, you and I was kind of talking off the cuff. You gave me a little background behind it, but I'm sure everybody else got a question other than me, man.
I'm trying to gain fans, and then you trying to take them away at the same
time. No. Hey, like you always tell me, it ain't for everybody. So you want the right fans. You don't want all the fans.
Yeah. So the media causes this basically. In Florida Elite, we don't have any media on the field starting this year, 2021. And the reason is that we got exceptional athletes who may reverse field, who run behind the cameraman stand up like this. So I feel like, me personally, if that's your craft, invest. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. So invest. So we don't see them in NFL, college, high school on the field because it's investment. You charging somebody to come to the game, that's fine. Like, I got no problem with that. So to give you the skinny of it is that each league has 2 media passes, right? And each league can give those to whomever they want, okay? And their access is from the 25 to the 25, behind the end zone, whatever the case may be. They just can't be coaching. You feel me?
And they can't be on the field.
They can't be on the field. They can't like show he missed this call. Like
yeah.
He becomes too involved in the game at that point.
Straight up.
But what I was saying earlier is that me and Dave sat and we watched a lot of highlights and we watched different things, and we said, damn, bro, like that could have cost us. We would have lost that team if this would have happened. So again, that's forward thinking. Like,
of course.
First of all, you a fake media guy if you're on the defensive side of the ball and you got to play.